And as leaders, we owe it to our employees to tell them the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts and we're not meeting our goals, and sometimes we are. But if you're not transparent about it, then people don't know how their work impacts the outcome. And I agree with you. I think that matters.
Exactly. And they don't know when you're not meeting their goals what they need to be doing differently if you're not transparent about that. So otherwise they'll just keep doing the same thing and you'll keep getting the same results, which when you're in that sort of situation is not
We
what
took
you're
the
looking
company a few years ago through the Radical Candor training.
Sure.
And,
Yeah, love that.
And it was really, really positive. We eliminated 5 years ago, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago, we eliminated written reviews. We believe in continuous feedback. And, I want to be honest, sometimes we get it really right and sometimes we don't. I can't promise that every single person is doing it exactly as we would like, but we really try. And I think that that's the number one thing a company can do. I think the concept of continual feedback is really important. And that feedback comes not just as feedback to help you do better, but also when you do well. Saying thank you goes a long way.
Yeah.
Appreciating people, truly appreciating what they do really goes a long way in helping retain your employees too.
Yeah, agreed. And for those that aren't familiar with Radical Candor, it's basically a 2x2 matrix put out by Kim Scott, which looked at do you care enough to give candid feedback? And I'll say candid, useful feedback, right? Not to fall into being obnoxiously aggressive, but not to be so worried about being nice and not hurting someone's feelings that you don't give them the feedback that they want. And we know the best feedback is given close to the moment when things happen, so that the employee can do something about it, as opposed to getting feedback 6 months later on their performance review. And applaud you for having that sort of a program. Any performance review formal should just be a summary of the continuous work that's gone on throughout the year.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the real reason we started it, I remember there was one year, it was several years ago, probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I was looking at some of the layered down reviews, like the director level reviews, and I was hearing that employees were surprised by what was in their written review. That is not okay.
Agreed.
So the way to eliminate surprise is to eliminate the process.
Yeah.
And put a new one in. And again, like I said, sometimes, we really try. It doesn't mean we always hit the nail on the head, but we try.